Hello, my name's Elsie, and this is my roommate Carson and Jaden. And today I will be giving my policy speech on why we should ban zoos. Animals roaming free in the wild, being able to do what they please as they please. It is so incredibly important for animals to be free and to live in peace. Zoos. It's the place you went as a child. It's the place you loved as a child. It's where you would go on a field trip in elementary school. It's where you go with your family on a Saturday afternoon during summertime. Yet, as almost everything else, innocence is broken with knowledge. Zoos should be banned because zoo confinement negatively affects the animals both physically and mentally. And although zoos provide scientific research, it does not take from the fact that zoos exploit animals. Animal confinement affects the animal's physical health negatively. Some animals are not built for the confinement that zoos enforce on them. They will never be able to reach their full potential. Imagine this. The physical health of a prisoner is going to be deteriorated because they cannot do all they please within their life. How is it going to be any different for a zoo animal? They are trapped in a cell that they can't go outside of. You know, grizzly bears walk around 18 hours a day. They won't be able to get that in a zoo. According to Krista Langlos, about 70% of adult male gorillas in North America have heart disease, the leading cause of death among the gorillas in captivity, although the condition is almost completely absent in the wild. The zoos are only doing more harm than good because they're getting diseases from being placed in this environment that was never meant for them. Animal confinement affects the animal's mental health as well. It places enormous pressures on the mental health of many species, causing them to live much shorter lives than they would in the wild. According to Krista Langlos, the difference can be as much as 50% when comparing the lifespan of a wild species compared to one kept in a zoo. Why would we keep animals in a zoo if they can't even live their fullest life? They're living half a life in a place they didn't even choose to be. A study of captive chimpanzees found an abnormal behavior is endemic to the population, according to Lucia Bridett and Nicholas E. Newton Fisher, and includes behavior such as eating feces, twitching, rocking hair back and forth, plucking hair, pacing, vomiting, and self-mutilation, among others. The study concluded that the cause of such behaviors could be mental health issues. Think of it this way. How did we all feel during quarantine? We were all out and about in society, and then we got placed in home in an instant. We all went crazy. I know me. I was pacing around the house constantly, not knowing what to do with myself because I had nowhere to go. How are they going to feel being out in the wild and then placed in a prison? One positive about zoos is that they do provide scientific research. According to Born Free, scientists are studying animal behavior and physiology, their response to environmental issues or lack of, or visitor presence, or problems with reduction in captivity. Although in the very next paragraph it states that too often studies focus on the problems created by captivity and how they affect animals' welfare, according to Born Free. Zoo animals are commonly being exploited. The first zoo didn't even include animals at all, and it included people who had physical deformities that people would pay to go watch and see because it's different. Zoos also engage in animal exploitation by profiting from the visitors' attention and conservation grants they receive while providing the captive animals a poor quality of life. This is no different than prison labor is, where people get kept in prison longer than they need to be to do labor for them. It's no different than it is for zoos being kept there so that they can profit off of money. Animals are being placed on a pedestal for profit, and it's unfair towards animals. Imagine being taken away from your family to be put in a zoo, to be watched and mocked all day. A zoo is a prison. Animals roaming free in the wild, being able to do what they please as they please. It is so incredibly important for animals to be free and to live in peace. That is why zoos should be banned, not only because of the effect it has on their physical and mental health, but even though they provide scientific research, it doesn't help the fact at all. Thank you so much for listening, and have a great day.
We did it.